Hello everybody, it's Julia here from the Highly Sensitive Tarot, and I'm back today just to show you a new deck I received in the post this morning. I've not really had a good look at it yet. I've just sort of opened the box and had a flick through the guidebook, to be honest. I haven't looked at the cards yet. And it is the Seasons of the Witch, the LITHA Oracle. And this is my second Seasons of the Witch deck. I've also got the In Bulk Oracle deck as well. And I shall probably buy the Samhain one as well when we get a bit closer to that time of year. But yeah, this looks beautiful actually, this deck. It's obviously LITHA, so it's a deck about the summer solstice. And I think the LITHA, the period of time for LITHA runs from about mid-May to about mid-July, and we have the summer solstice on the 21st of June, and that's midsummer. That's when the days and the nights are of equal length. And to be honest, it just doesn't really seem right at all that we're coming up to that. You know, we're coming up to the end of May, and it doesn't even feel like summer has got started really here in the UK, let alone it being midsummer. You know, the days are beautifully long and light, but the weather, the temperatures are not fantastic. We've had a lot of rain, we've had a lot of wind, a lot of storms. It can be really quite chilly still at times. I mean, it's definitely the greenest sort of time of the year. The garden, everything outside in nature and the countryside is very lush and very green. But it's still not really what I would consider coming up to midsummer. And it's the same as last year, to be honest. Last year, I think June was awful, and I don't think really our summer got going till about July here. I feel like our seasons are just shifting slightly, like our summer might be sort of July, August, September now. But anyway, this is the deck. It's by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, illustrated by somebody that I can't pronounce, I'm afraid. It's a rock pool deck, and this is the back. It says, LITHA, also known as Midsummer and the Summer Solstice, is a celebration of abundance, light, growth and joy. Abundance represents having enough of anything, whether that be love, kindness, happiness, freedom, creativity, confidence and money. This beautiful deck will unlock pathways of prosperity for you. So, you probably can't really see those cards there, but they look gorgeous actually. They're really colourful, really colourful. And this deck is edged in this beautiful purple. They're really nice. I have had a quick look this morning through my decks and picked out a couple of decks that I think might pair well with this deck. So let's just have a little look at the guidebook. So this is a 2024 copyright, and we've got introduction, LITHA themes and areas of focus, how to use the cards, LITHA card spreads, and then the cards, we've got 44 cards, many of which are animals and flowers. You've got some nice spreads here. And then the cards, and you get this beautiful picture with a page and a half, no, 2 and a bit pages actually, for all of the cards. Very nice. These are such nice decks, most of these Seasons of the Witch decks, I think. So we've got Bike Ride, Butterflies, Cancer, Citrus Fruits, clear quartz, cloud scrying. Do you know, I do a lot of that. I absolutely love sitting and looking at the clouds and seeing all the faces and all the animals and all the creatures that you see in the clouds. Country cottage, look how beautiful that is. It's time for the seeker to look within. What haunts you can only be faced by you. Daisies. Do you know, my lawn here is absolutely full of daisies. Beautiful. Farmer's market. Very nice. Fruit wine. How lovely. Garden beds. Oh, look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. I still haven't moved house, so the gardening situation for me is still really causing me a lot of frustration and fed upness. I'm so desperate to get moved and to have a new garden to get started on, because last year I sort of ran my garden down here and I don't really have a lot in pots or beds, just a few fuchsias and salvias and a few little other bits and pieces around, but I would normally have lots and lots of things in pots, and I'd be growing lots of seeds at this time of year. Green witch. I'd have hanging baskets for sure, full of lobelias, I would imagine, knowing me. Heather. Heat wave. Well, that would be, I say that would be nice, but it wouldn't, to be honest, because if you live in the UK, you'll know what I mean. We're cold, 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 a bit warmer, and then too hot. And that's how our seasons go. Heirloom tomatoes, herb crafting, horse. Oh. Unsure of how to break out of your cage, spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. Hummingbird. How gorgeous. Hydration, very important. Insects. Oh, the insects of summer. The wasps, the hornets, the mozzies, all of the various flying, biting creatures. Again, once we get into summer, I think that's what everyone starts to complain about here, really, is the insects. Lemonade. Light worker. Mermaid. That's funny, because one of the decks, I wasn't even aware there was a card in here of mermaids, and one of the decks that I've chosen to pair this with is Tarot of a Moon Garden, and I know that there's mermaids in that. Money magic. Mulch and manure. Oh, look at that garden as well. Hardships are coming to an end. The seeds you sowed will be blooming soon. Oh, I want my garden to be full of cornflowers and wildflowers and echinaceas and poppies and gorgeous things. Paper boats, peonies. How lovely. Rewild. Oh, roses. Do you know, it's my mum and dad's 60th wedding anniversary this year, and it's a diamond wedding anniversary, and I bought them a white rose for their wedding anniversary for the diamond aspect of it. What a lovely thing. Rot and decay. Scavenger hunt. Stargazing. Well, I very much hope to be doing that on the summer solstice. I think it's a Friday here, so that will be a really nice evening to go and sit under the stars. If it doesn't rain, obviously. Summer berries, summer solstice, sunbathing. Oh, wow, look at that. That's so bright and gorgeous. Sun magic, sun salutation, bit of yoga in the forest, lovely. Sunset dinner. Well, that looks nice, doesn't it? Sunstone. I don't think I own any sunstone, actually. Sun tea. Well, I do that. I put out bottles of water in the sun, as well as the moon. I think that's a really good thing to do. Sun wheel. Wand making. And wildflowers. How gorgeous. This is such a lovely summery deck, isn't it? So very nice. This beautiful purple edging. Let's put this down a little bit and see how these cards might... I chose to pair with it, as I said, the Tarot of a Moon Garden. And also, I really don't know why, but Grimawkin's Curious Cats Tarot. I think just, you know, I hadn't even pulled the cards out, but it's just sort of looking at the back of the box. These two decks just, I don't know whether it's the colour palette. I don't really know what it is, but they just, oops. Sorry about that. Bashing the camera. I just thought these might well go well together. What do you think? I think they kind of do, don't they? They've both got that sort of black border at the bottom with the words. And they are a similar colour palette, aren't they? Lots of flowers. You always got the cats in the garden in the summer. I think they actually do go really well, don't they? Justice, butterflies and unity. I do like this as a pairing, actually. Cancer, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. And of course my cards are upside down. Typical. I don't know how it happens. I don't read reversals. 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups and citrus fruits. I think they go beautifully together, actually, don't they? Clear quartz. Look at the colour palette. It's very similar, isn't it? What do you think? Clouds crying. Country Cottage, Knight of Swords and the Star. Oh. Daisies, 5 of Wands and Strength. Farmer's Market, King of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good pairing, actually. I like that one. Please do let me know in the comments what you think, if you agree. And let's put that one back in the box. There we go. And let's have a look at the Tarot of the Moon Garden as well. This is a deck that I bought this year because it's the new borderless deck and book. Whoops. And you know, I haven't even used it yet. I don't know why, because it's a beautiful deck. But I think I'd already sort of planned my decks out for the year when I got this. And it just didn't sort of fit. But and these are beautiful purple edged cards as well, the same as these LITHA cards. So that's quite cool. What do we think about these? I think they work really well as well, don't they? Yeah. Fruit wine, Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yeah. Again, we've got some similar colours. King of Staffs, Ten of Staffs, and Garden Beds. Yeah, I don't really know why. I think this Tower of a Moon Garden just makes me think of summer. It's full of butterflies and fairies and sunflowers and mermaids and unicorns and just very, very colourful. Yeah, Two of Staffs, the Moon, and Hanging Baskets. Yeah, perhaps doesn't go quite as well as the cats, but yeah, I think that's a pretty good pairing actually. Heat wave. Oops. I don't know how people manage to do these videos so neatly. I find it really difficult to keep all the cards neat. Well, I suppose a heat wave would be a tower moment, wouldn't it, for some people, certainly. Something that is kind of inevitable at some point or another. And that if you weren't well prepared for that eventuality, you'd be in trouble, wouldn't you? So yeah. Heirloom tomatoes, Judgment. See, some of these cards go better together than others, don't they? Like, I think these three cards go really beautifully together. Four of Swords, Herb Crafting, and Judgment. But yeah, anyway, it was just a quick look and a quick first impressions of this deck. And just to see if I had anything I thought I would like to pair it with. I will use this deck throughout June and probably into July. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think of the pairings or what you might pair this deck with yourself. Like I said, I haven't given it a great deal of thought. I'd have to really go through my decks to do that, but just the colour palette, it just made me think of these two. So yeah, do say hello, and I hope everybody's well, and I will see you all soon. Thank you.